If we're really conscious, if we pay attention every time we go on a night out, every time we go to do a drug, we'll realize that the root of our addiction or substance use is pain. Now, it's not pain like you may think of it. We've all been conditioned to think pain is caused by external events, things happening outside of us. It's my car. I've got a shit car. It doesn't run well. People are driving Lambos and look at the fucking shit bugger I'm driving. Or it's her sister. She's always complaining, always bitching. It's our job. We hate our job. It's this. It's that. It's the nature of the mind to point to things and say, that's a problem. Now, yes, some of these events can cause pain. It causes energy that we know as pain. But it doesn't have to cause you suffering. This suffering, of course, is what leads to addiction. But we create this as suffering ourselves. The suffering is just simply a build-up of this energy. You'll know it yourself. You've known the feeling. That feeling of your chest tight. Maybe it's your throat. Maybe it's your stomach. That's just energy that has been trapped. Energy that has been blocked. Funny, if you know about the chakras, your throat, your heart, your navel, all these things are chakras, energy points in your body. And this is where we feel the tightness. Maybe some people in their head, they'll say, oh, my head feels fried. That's your third eye chakra. You need to start letting go. These events are not made to break you, they're made to build you. But we hold on to them. Sometimes great things happen to us, we hold on to them, we squeeze them tight. I want more of this, I need this, I need this, I need this. But that will also block this energy. The reverse is true. Something bad happens, I don't want that, please. Or something bad might not even have happened, but you think it could happen. You're like, please, not that, not that, not that. Again, this blocks your energy. This is not the way we're supposed to live. This is just the ego attaching on to things or pushing them away. And pushing them away is just as bad, because what you resist persists. So this problem will just grow bigger and bigger and bigger. As I said, you just need to let go, and it sounds difficult. Even though it's a simple word, let go. Your mind will be like, how do I do that? How do I do that? How do I... This is not a problem the mind can solve. You need just to be at peace with what is. The way you let go is simply by being conscious. Now, if you've never meditated, this will be extremely hard. You might not even know what the fuck I'm saying. Maybe subconsciously you might pick it up a little bit. But everyone should be meditating for at least 5 minutes a day. Get yourself an app like Medito, Headspace. It talks you through the entire thing. And it helps you understand more of what I'm saying. But if you're grasping this a little bit, you'll know what I'm saying. It might not make full conscious sense, but you know this to be true. Letting go is as simple as it sounds. Just let go. You can be happy. You can be okay with what's going on. You've seen it yourself. We've all seen it. We've been happy for absolutely no fucking reason. It's a shit day, it's raining. I have no money in the bank, but I'm fucking happy. You know, we've also had those days where life is just horrible, but there's nothing wrong. I mean, there's kids in Gaza dying, starving. I live in this nice warm house. The weather's outside is nice. I've got plenty of food. I've got a nice body, nice physique. But I hate my life. It doesn't really matter. It's all bullshit. It's all creations of the mind. We can be happy no matter what. We can be at peace. Something can be bothering us. Something horrible. Our family member just died. We can be okay with that. It's a choice. You might not want to be. You might want to suffer. If that's true, okay. But then you might be stuck in your addiction. By the way, I'm doing a pre-sale on a course on how to quit drug addiction, how to quit partying. If you join now, you get it for half the price, because when I fully release it, I'm going to up the price. I'm probably going to double it. So join now to lock in the price. If you've experienced depression, you've experienced what I'm talking about. Depression is just a build-up of this energy. You've blocked the energy and it keeps building up, building up, building up. All you need to do is let go. When I was doing drugs and shit, I was so depressed. Yeah, my brain chemistry was probably messed up. But the reason was because I was holding on to every little thing. I almost had this confirmation bias in my head. Something bad happened to me. Oh look, I told you, my life's bad. My life's horrible. My life sucks. Finding every little reason to be in pain. We don't realise we're doing this. But we're choosing to be painful. We're choosing to suffer. You'll notice this if you're constantly bringing up all the reasons why your life sucks, to yourself or to others. But especially if you're doing it to others. You want someone to agree, oh yeah, you are depressed, your life does suck. You almost want someone to agree. But it's so stupid. But it's not our fault. Our minds are closed. We're not conscious. The way our society is framed, the way everything is nowadays, it's hard to be conscious. Society just wants you to be a drone, just mindlessly consuming things, mindlessly being a slave. That's why so little people really know what meditation is and what it's like. Of course, if you're in the East, most people meditate in there. But in the West, it's like such a closed circle. People think you're a hippie or weirdo for meditation. They think it's all hum, but it's none of that. It's all about letting go, which is what you need to quit. If you pair this, letting go, with the good habits, I'm telling you, you'll be sober, you'll be off all that in a few months, and you'll be so glad. You won't look back at it. I remember when I was sober, I fucking said never again. It's funny, I used to hate being sober. I used to hate it. Everyone goes through this. Even the people just drinking on the weekend say, what? I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to do literally nothing. Like our whole world revolves around partying. They'll say, oh, but like nothing, not even a drink. But when you get sober, when you let go of all this bullshit, you see that it was all a lie. It was just a belief that you held on to. You don't need drugs to live life. That's insane. So as I said, pair this with great, good habits. Like meditation, of course, it's a must. Exercise. We all know how great exercise is for our mind, our body, our soul. And lastly, read, because you can learn, you can escape without feeling horrible. Reading, in fact, is how I figured all this out. When I was getting sober, I didn't even know about all this letting go and shit. That's why it was so hard. I struggled against it. I pushed against it. But it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be painful. This book that I'm reading at the minute, The Untethered Soul, this is what this whole fucking video is all about, basically. All the information in this. I'm telling you, if you start meditating and start reading this, your life will change forever. As I said, if you need help, click the link below. Join the pre-sale. Of course, you could do it on your own. Like I said, all the stuff is in your mind. You can do anything, achieve anything, doesn't really matter. Yeah, my course will be quicker, it'll be less painful, it'll be more straightforward, especially if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But it doesn't really matter. If you felt that pang, that pain, that you need to quit, you've joined God's team. He's called you up. He wants more of you. And no matter how long it goes on, he's not going to stop telling you, quit. You need to quit. You need to get off that shit. Even if this is the last fucking video you ever watched, your mind's not going to leave you alone. And I'm so glad of that, because on the other side of that pain, the other side of all that BS is a life so good, so peaceful, you couldn't even imagine.